Ready, set, mums, welcome back to week 24 of your pregnancy. Now, during this week, your baby is about the size of a cantaloupe. So he or she is 11 to 12 inches long and they weigh about 1.3 to 1.5 pounds. Most of your baby's weight actually comes from stored baby fat and it's developing lungs and organs. During this period of pregnancy, your baby's lungs will become fully developed. It's starting to form new layers of skin, and really interestingly, your baby's eye color will be determined this week. Now, in saying that, Indiana, my 1-year-old, when she came out, had piercing blue eyes. She now has a hazel color eye. And Ayla, my firstborn, who's now 4, I remember them putting her on my belly and allowing her to crawl up to have her first breastfeed. And when she was crawling up to my nipple, I looked down and she had these black eyes and her little head was bobbing around, pecking at my boob like this flailing baby bird. And that's where she got her nickname Spoggy. But from that, they turned blue and they're now a blue-green color. So your baby's eye color can actually change over about the first year after they are born. Now, some studies have also suggested that playing classical music to your baby can help their brain to develop. Your baby can listen to music properly this week, so play your favorite tunes around the house. Some ladies like to go out and buy some headphones and put them on their belly so they can play it directly to their baby. And the other thing is talk to your baby. It helps you to connect with them and it helps them to connect with you. It can even calm them. Also, ladies, look forward to your baby being awake at night. You've probably already noticed this as the kicks are getting stronger and you're starting to really feel them. Get used to it. They're only going to get harder and stronger and sharper from here on in. Now, if you were to have an ultrasound this week, you would notice blood flowing freely through your baby's body. Its heart pumping and its lungs expanding and contracting. You would also be able to get some idea of what your baby looked like because its facial features are really starting to develop now and it's getting its own individual look, what it's going to look like when it pops out into this world. Really, really cool. Now, some of the symptoms you may be experiencing is tiredness and nausea and itching because your legs and your belly and your navel is really starting to extract at full, especially if it's your first baby, at full capacity beyond where it ever has before potentially. So make sure you rest when you can. Just do some gentle exercise and get some lotion into your belly. A lot of women also experience carpal tunnel. So there may be some numbness in your hands or your feet or your legs or your fingers, and this can be a sign of this. Speak to your doctor if that is worrying you. Now, due to the increase in hormones as well, you may be experiencing sore, itchy, red palms. This can be really, really, really annoying. So make sure you carry a lotion around with you just to relieve that because it really can be irritating. Now, also your baby is getting heavier now. It's getting heavy, okay? So you're going to be probably experiencing some back pain and maybe some pressure on your lower pelvis. Now, this can be really uncomfortable. And some days you might feel it more than others depending on the position of your baby. So rest when you can, exercise when you can, and ladies, if you need to, go out and get a pregnancy massage. There are ways to have massages that are safe during your pregnancy. So go and get one of them if you feel like you need it. You're entitled to it. Now, by now, whether it's gone really quickly to you or you feel like it's just taking forever, it's becoming really, really, really real. And I know we often have worries and concerns. Now, a lot of doctors suggest that you get informed about the signs of premature labor just so that you can inform them if something isn't quite right. If you have any symptoms that you are worried about, don't hesitate to call your care providers. If you have any discharge that is an abnormal color, call your care providers. But also around this time, a lot of women experience Braxton Hicks, which especially if it's the first time you've experienced them, you can mistake them for early pregnancy. So it is just a good idea to keep yourself informed and keep your partner informed so that you can make those calls if you need to. Another thing you might like to consider doing is to plan your baby shower if you haven't already yet. And also start to talk and discuss and plan and prepare for the birth of your baby. This is really, really important because a lot of us go in and we want something, and it's important to let our care providers know and our midwives know because our midwives and our birthing partners can be our best advocate. During my labor, and I only experienced labor and contractions with my second baby, I literally could not speak. So my partner, my birthing partner, the girl's dad, was the best advocate for me and he could speak when I couldn't. It was also really important for me to let my midwives know what I wanted to have happen. Be open-minded and prepared because sometimes things don't go to plan, but letting people know is going to give you the best chance of having the pregnancy experience that you want if that is possible. And another really good idea, if you want some ideas about a pregnancy or a birthing experience, talk to people and get factual information from people that have done it before. You're going to get a lot of comments and you're going to get a lot of advice, sometimes from people who haven't had babies before. As we said, this is in your best interest, but talk to women who have been pregnant and had a birthing experience before, and it may help to ease your mind. I can still remember my biggest worry at this time actually being during the delivery, because I had read so many different experiences about pooing on the bed or in the bath or wherever I was during the delivery. So I spoke to women that had happened to, and it really eased my mind because they didn't even notice. Okay, so talk to people that have done it before. It's going to help ease your mind. And the other thing, ladies, accept help. Your baby's getting bigger, your belly's getting bigger. People will offer you help. I know I was really stubborn, especially during my first pregnancy, because I was like, no, I can carry my bags, I can do everything. But conserve your energy as much as you can and accept help from other people. Once again, we are loving being on this journey with you here at Ready Set Mum. We are loving all the comments, all the questions, and the photos and stories that we are receiving. So please, please keep them coming. Keep us informed of how you are. Let us know what you would like us to research and help you out with information on. And of course, I will see you next week for week 25 of your pregnancy. See you later, Ready Set Mums. I'm hiding from my kids, but before you go, do you love this video? And did you want more great pregnancy information delivered directly to you? If so, make sure you just drop by and subscribe to Ready Set Mum using the links below. Good luck.